Okay, so Heidi Montag and Spencer Pratt, they will do anything for a photo op, right? Anything to make money off the economic situation right now. So there are pictures surfacing on the internet of them at the 99-cent store.
Yeah, I'm going to do a 180 on this. You know how much I can't stand these folks, right? They're in that category of why do I keep talking about them when I can't stand them? And this is an absolute mockery of the people who are actually struggling in this economy. They go and they pose for these unbelievable, saccharine, annoying, ridiculous pictures at a 99-cent store. I mean, it's a mockery. That's what it is. Like, oh, look at us kissing under the 99-cent sign. And in one of the pictures, Spencer Pratt is holding up, yeah, there it is, holding up the 99-cent sign. Like, oh, look at us, we're getting something for 99 cents. No, you're not. You're doing a PR stick, right? So why am I going 180 on these guys? Mm-hmm. Because I hated them before, so that must mean I don't hate them now. Because you know what? You got to hand it to them. They're over the top. It's like they're not being subtle anymore, you see? I don't know if they were ever being subtle. I think they were being much subtle to begin with. They say, you know what? Fame pays in America, so we're going to get famous using whoever and whatever we need to. So before we were for John McCain because there were no celebrities for John McCain, and we thought that'd get us attention. And then after he lost, Obama's president, so we put on Obama T-shirts.
Barack and roll.
Yeah, Barack and roll. There you go. It's a recession. I mean, how do I get somebody to pay attention to me? I'm going to find a way. Mm-hmm. And you know what? They're right. And they get bigger and bigger contracts from MTV and from whatever else is going on. They get paid. And so in the end, I got to say, respect.
Oh, God. I don't know about that. I really want to meet the paparazzi that take these pictures.
No, they're no paparazzi. They pay this guy. They have him attached at the hip, and he walks around with them and takes goofy pictures of them doing whatever. This is when they were for McCain, and he went out with his rifle. Get the fuck out of here.
And she's holding a book that says something about Palin. It's like a book on Palin.
No, but you see that? They're over the top. So there's something I respect about that. Okay, they're I don't want to be a player hater. Okay, they're just playing. That's what's happening. Am I swinging anybody on this? J.R. Jackson, you feeling me on this?
Well, I mean, I wouldn't care whichever way they do it because I'm not going to watch their shows more. But I'm for if you do ridiculous things and someone pays you for it, it's up to the idiot who's going to pay you for it.
Yeah, do it, right?
As long as like that guy that's paying you for it isn't like somebody in my family.
Yeah.
And it's money coming out of my pocket. I don't care.
Jesus, what do you think? Brother trying to get paid. What can you do?
Yeah. So they got to put food on the table, man.
Yeah, it's tough economic times.
Yeah, man, we're in a recession here.
Right. So my hat's off to them, man. They're just playing the game that's been set up. And because I read, they do The Hills, right, on MTV. Because every once in a while we put up something on YouTube, and they're like, who the fuck are these people?
Right.
Why do they keep talking about them? Who the hell are they, right? And I didn't know until they started taking these goofy pictures either. And look, it worked on us.
Right.
One, I didn't even know them until they started taking the goofy pictures. Two, I can't stop talking about them because their pictures are so goddamn ridiculous. But mission accomplished, number 3. All right.
How are they going to top the 99-cent store pictures, though?
They'll think of something.
They always do. Like, at first it's like, oh, look at those dorky pictures at the park where he's, like, giving her new boots, and, well, what's going to top that? And then they always come up with something. The soup kitchen, the Sarah Palin, John McCain support, the 99-cent store. There's always something.
Eventually, like, the economy gets bad enough, they'll be like, all right, we want to help the homeless, and then you'll see pictures of them making out with the homeless. Something, anything, they'll think of it. Got to give them credit, man. I'm being serious.